forwards, Brittany Sykes and Jessica Breland. Elizabeth Williams in the post, and Tiffany Hayes and Renee Montgomery, the head coach, missing a few games at the beginning of the season either. And yet, this team is 15-15. Mercedes Russell, nice feed to Alicia Clark.
I like Canada attacking the paint, though, and making things happen.
Sykes, she can fill it up.
Sudden go off and be unstoppable. Kelsey Plum did it yesterday. 17 points in the fourth quarter. It's the
block and a half a game for Elizabeth Williams, and she gets her first of the game there. Kick it back to Renee Montgomery, one of the league's 17 or more in 4 of her last 8 games. This is her best stretch offensively of the season. Alicia Clark start battling with Phoenix and Minnesota right now. Both of those two teams are playing today. We'll keep you updated on Phoenix and Minnesota's progress. Boyd picked from Mercedes Russell. Nice off the ball cut and a soft.
Creative in finishing around the lane her whole life, and that time you saw it.
Back door. We've seen some excellence.
And the other team is just a step smarter and going back door.
Long range jump shot, Julie.
Canada reading the defense on the weak side. They just forgot about that side.
Breland, a high arcing jump shot. Never talked about this. Williams might come over and gotten that as well, or maybe just Breland. And here's Natasha Howard getting the feed. 7 on the shot clock for Breland. She's already hit 1. Hands off Montgomery. She's hit 1 as well, and she hits another. And Natasha Howard picking the pocket of Elizabeth Williams. She can drop it off. No, she's going to take it right in it.
Trap, pressure, get out, turn the ball over just like that.
Canada almost got the steal, and then she poked it free. Mercedes Russell bouncing it with the left. Spins back to the right. Great footwork. Put it up and in.
Shot over one of the better post defenders in the league.
That frees everything up when you got a post player that can make moves like that.
Well, Natasha shoots 80%. She's only started 1 for 3 from the line in this game.
Look at Jordan Canada. She's like a shark. Pound it again. Get at that basketball, and she does, and she's going to coast in and lay it up and in with the right hand.
Defense on this campus, and they appreciate that hawking defense right now. It is an absolute nightmare to try to dribble through a trap of Jordan Canada.
Today, she struggled offensively the last few games, with 3 of 4 today with great defense. Langhorn is just checked in. Give me an and 1. The double comes, forcing the errant pass, but Billings comes up with it. Good footwork there by Monique, and a lot of it is those turnover buckets. Langhorn, 7 on the shot clock. They just left her. She said, okay.
Lack of communication by Atlanta's defense on that possession.
Lulich kicks it far side. Hayes, who knocks it down.
In the building here today.
Here's Sammy Whitcomb giving him some steps. Now back to Canada. Jordan splitting the double team and landing up and in. Driving in the big 1-2, feeds it to Courtney Paris, who just came in. Kick back, Kalina Mosqueda, Lewis, rhythm, and knock it down. Great ball movement, wow.
And good patience.
Seen a lot of Pac-12 representation in this game. Here's a 3 ball from Bentley, and that'll go down. Now it's Kazora pounded over there by a cadre of Storm defenders. And now the 15-footer by Bill, battling her old friend, Jordan Canada.
And that's tough for the defense to rotate quickly.
Whitcomb. Long offensive rebound by Coffey. Cazorla, good follow through there. Zealous loses handle, he gets poked free, but right there is Kalina to pick it up. 3 on the shot clock. Howard's got to create, spinning, firing, and they are outscoring Atlanta 22-8 in the paint right now. Here's Billings, who's had a very nice.
Those 3 fouls. She is the leading scorer for the Dream.
Oh, look at that. It's a missed 5 for Langhorn, 4 for Russell, 3 for Mosqueda Lewis. I mean, everybody's getting into the act, and there's Jordan Canada. Over 50?
They're close to 50.
I said almost. I meant almost.
It's going to happen, though, Dick. I feel it today.
52 is the high for Seattle in the first half this season. 90 seconds. You do not want Atlanta to approach that 10-point deficit range where they feel like they're really in a ball game. You want to stretch it back out. Bentley kicks it out. Cazorla, good look. She hit one there earlier. Knocks this. Canada finds Clark. Good post position. Seal by Mercedes Russell. Contact, and she puts it accelerating. Kicking it back to Alicia Clark. Back down to Natasha. Gets poked free. Oh, Clark's got a running room, and Seattle could take over that 6th spot and home court advantage, at least for the time being, with a win and a Minnesota loss. Montgomery. Breland, around the horn we go. And knocking it down.
They were able to get the ball inside.
Jewel crossover, nasty looking move there. Alicia, the It's a nice pick from Natasha Howard. Frees her up to go right to the window. Every pass has been difficult. Just like that. On cue. Jordan Canada coasting in and laying it up. It's a convoy the other way for Seattle. Mercedes Russell on a brilliant drop off.
The ball, and Jordan does in rhythm.
Kick out. Montgomery. She loves that spot. Knocks it down. Jewel around Natasha. She'll pull up. Tough looking shot, but when she's hit.
Me on the weak side, you can see her bent over right now. It's 5-on-4.
She's holding it.
In 34 games at the highest level for these women. What their bodies are.
Oh, Jewel! Oh, Cannon right to the rim and finishes.
Lower the shoulder a couple times. You've seen her effect and how when she steals the ball, it can get in your, in your.
Yikes for Sykes. Here's Howard. She'll force it up and put from letting off the gas. Just start bumping them a little bit. You can tell Seattle is chippy right now.
Well, Natasha Howard.
12-second differential. Shot in game clock. Zorla over to Montgomery. Forces it up with 9 on the see there. Chicago with a win over Phoenix. Good news for Seattle. Oh, and a block shot by Natasha Howard. There's Billings with it. Boy, look at the footwork there. My God. Like right smack in the middle. That's her favorite spot to shoot threes. Like right there. And Billings continues her lofty performance tonight. She's tied with the game high with Renee Montgomery, 15 points. Fans making noise here. The big 1-2 by Elena Coates, swooping in. 11-point game, and we have seen times where Seattle goes 6-7 minutes without a bucket. And Sammy gets
Presence for this team.
Zorla fouled, and it goes since the second quarter.
So the
get
bench.
It to 10.
The bench for Atlanta has really played well. Billings with those 15.
And here comes Mercedes Russell off the bench to go get Langhorne, but not before Langhorne sticks a 16.
Intentional. If there's contact made and a player goes to the deck, it's a foul.
Yeah. Here's Bentley leaning into a jump shot.
And Monique Billings is really slow to come up the court.
Bentley hits a 3. Uh-oh. Here's Hayes with it. Skip pass over the top. Bentley, big 3 on the way.
Step up right now and take control.
How about taking the timeout just to get Natasha back in the game? A lot of time.
It's like what happened at Connecticut in the fourth quarter.
There's Canada with the strip and the steal. 2-on-1 the other way. Takes it herself, leads it up.
She is second in the WNBA, and then you see her fake the pass over to Jewel. Mercedes Russell and Natasha Howard underneath have been active defensively.
Canada swooping in for a career high. No clock. Seattle can take 8 more seconds off it. Canada driving in, going to go all the way in. Over Elizabeth! Being under 500 for the first time this season, they don't have to worry about that right now, as they are going to go to 16 and 15.
Look at Canada. She takes off almost at the
seconds left. Clark running in, getting fouled, and we'll go to the free. Team shot clock the same. Zorla. Shot block, Blake Dietrich. A very impressive performance by the Seattle Storm as Dietrich hands the ball to the official. A 17-point win for the Seattle Storm tonight. 92-75.